So this week marks the first week of school for a number of school districts in our area. And with everything going on in the world, I spoke with a few parents about what their concerns are for their children's safety when they're not there to protect them.
I have big concerns about safety everywhere, but school is one of the places.
Almost any parent will tell you they worry about their children when they're at school.
And being a parent, you're always going to be nervous about your children.
Sean Tyus and his wife have 6 children, ages 3 to 14. He lives walking distance from his children's school, Nolan Elementary. It's in a neighborhood he describes as dangerous.
What I'm greatly concerned about is a gunfire in the neighborhood. Anytime there is gunfire that goes on, especially if it's very close, my kids know exactly what to do.
What do they do?
Which is lay down on the floor.
Is that normal?
It's not normal.
Sean knows he can protect his children from gunfire at home, but what about at school?
Do we have a escape route if somebody do come inside of the school?
What, if any, training do the teachers have?
Like Sean, Ian Redmond had similar concerns about school safety for his 2 children. He believes it all starts with the parent.
If they don't feel that the school is doing the right job, they should pull the children out of that school.
We took these parent safety questions to the superintendents of Troy Public Schools and Detroit Public Schools Community District. Each laid out their school safety plans.
Making sure that we have secure entrances at every one of our buildings, investing in video cameras across our buildings.
We see some schools that have metal detectors, some schools that don't. As superintendent, how do you make that determination?
I want to invest our resources in what I know and what our police officers, our local experts tell us is the most impactful. And we know what is most impactful is not necessarily over-hardening our facilities. It's really about making sure we're investing in the people.
That includes hiring more counselors and social workers. Dr. Macheski is also a part of a crisis committee working directly with Troy PD. The district has admins who have completed a 2-day ALICE certification training to keep buildings and classrooms safe in the event of an emergency.
I understand why school communities invest in metal detectors. We have none here in the Troy School District.
But within DPSCD, Dr. Nikolai Viti explains that 80% of the district schools have metal detectors.
Historically, DPS, now DPSCD schools have had metal detectors. So metal detectors isn't really new to the landscape of our schools. So the metal detectors that were in schools, we kept them there.
But security within DPSCD schools doesn't end there.
All of our neighborhood high schools and the large exam schools will have a officer assigned to those schools. All of our schools, even small elementaries, either have a security guard or a greeter. All of our elementaries and K-8s have a buzz entry system.
Still, with preventative measures in place, like Dr. Macheski in Troy, Dr. Viti in Detroit believes knowing these students is the first line of defense in keeping all students safe.
The best metal detector, in my mind, if you will, is relationships with students. Students know what's going on. They know through their peers who's alienated, who's angry, who might have access to a weapon.
Because of that, combined with at-home street smarts, Sean is confident his kids are safe at home and at school.
In this school, I believe that they will be safe.
In Detroit, Evrod Cassimy, Local 4.